Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. I've got here a film I'd like to try and review, which I watched the other night. It was a very good movie, and it stars Bette Midler and Lily Tomlin, and it was made in 1988, and it was directed by Jim Abrahams, who is perhaps most famous for directing the Naked Gun movies. I believe he directed some of them, if not all of them. I'm not sure offhand, but anyway, he was associated with those films, I'm pretty sure. And the film is this one, which is Big Business. It's basically about two sets of identical twins, played by Bette Midler and Lily Tomlin, who are mismatched at birth. They're both born in a small hospital in a small town out in the country somewhere. And then the meet up, the story goes 40 years later, and the two sets of mismatched twins live in different places. One set lives in New York, and they work in big business in the city in Manhattan. And the other two are a couple of country girls living out in a small town in the country somewhere. And then one day, the ones from the country decide to take a trip to New York. Where they get mistaken for the other two twins when they arrive in Manhattan, and they get posh hotel rooms in the Plaza Hotel in Manhattan in New York, and that's where pandemonium ensues, because the two sets of mismatched twins get mixed up in mistaken identities by all sorts of people in the hotel and stuff. Looked like a bird just flew past there. I don't know what the hell that was. And it's a very funny movie. And both Lily Tomlin and Bette Midler both put in terrific performances, because like each sister of the twins have different personalities of both sets. One's like mild mannered and timid and really friendly and nice and everything, and then the other one's like bossy, brash and not very likable, and that applies to both sets of twins. So the ones that are in New York, Bette Midler's really bossy, and Lily Tomlin's all mild mannered and everything and timid. And the country ones, Lily Tomlin's the brash and bossy one, and Bette Midler's the nice, friendly, timid one. So they both give like really good performances, because it's very convincing how they do the different personalities. It's really very well acted, very good performances by both actresses. I was well impressed, but having said that, the film still gets really quite confusing. Like sometimes you still aren't sure at times, certain times during the film, which sister you're watching sometimes, because there's a scene, for instance, where two of them go to breakfast in the hotel, and the other one goes out to get a new outfit or try a new outfit on, and then instead of her coming back to the table, at the breakfast table, the other sister comes back instead, and it goes back and forth a bit and stuff, and it gets a bit confusing. So it is hard trying to keep track of everything, which is which and everything. And this might be a slight spoiler, but there is a scene towards the end of the film where all four sets of twins go separately, together in twos, into this toilet in the hotel, in the bathroom. And they look, Bette Midler is looking in the mirror. It's like a mirror in the middle of the floor. It's like a freestanding mirror. And she looks in the mirror, and then she's walking past the mirror at first, and she sort of looks sideways just out the corner of her eye, and she sees what looks like herself walking past, and she stands in front of the mirror, she's looking at herself, and then she's peeping out the side of the mirror. And then the other sister, who's identical to her of course, is peeping out as well, and they keep looking like this, and she's not quite sure what's going on at first. And then eventually they all like bump into each other properly, and get the frights of their life and everything, shock of their life, seeing themselves like that exact double standing in front of them. So it's a really, really fun film, very enjoyable, There's this other actor, I forget his name offhand, he plays the desk clerk at the hotel. He's pretty hilarious in the film. He thinks he's going to get a date with Bette Midler. Because one of them's shown a little bit of interest in him and sort of flirting with him. But then the other one, the brash one, Bette Midler's the brash version of Bette Midler, shows up and talks to him, and he thinks it's the same one, you see. And he still thinks he's got a chance. And he turns up at her hotel room, and knocks at the door, and it's the wrong sister. And he's sort of making these sort of innuendo type comments to her. So and Bette Midler just punches him full on in the face and knocks him on the floor. That was a really funny scene. So it's a very enjoyable film. And as for the transfer, and this is on Mill Creek Entertainment, by the way, and you can get this, I think you can still get it quite cheaply online. I think you can anyway. Yeah, I think I saw it for about somewhere around £10-12, something like that. It used to be cheaper than that though, but it's gone up a bit, I think. The transfer is very good. It's a very colourful film, very bright and colourful, and the transfer is very detailed. It's quite detailed and pretty sharp throughout for the most part. There's a few little bits of soft scenes here and there, but nothing too drastic. I watched it on my cinema screen, on the big screen, and I was pretty impressed with it, to be honest. I have seen better transfers than this, but it was made in 1988, as I said earlier. But for a film that was made in 1988, it still looks pretty good. I've also got Rain Man on Blu Ray, and that was made in the same year. And the transfer was probably a bit sharper on Rain Man, but this one's still pretty damn good. I mean, a lot of films have different cinematographers and stuff, and they go for certain looks, as you probably know yourselves. You know, certain styles and the way they shoot things. They don't always shoot things like pin sharp focus. Well, they're probably in focus, but they don't go, how do I put it? Sometimes they make films look a bit softer than what they could. For some reason, I don't know why they do that. But they tend to do that quite a lot. Even on the modern films, some of the films are shot a bit softer than perhaps a lot of people would like. Sometimes even with the digital photography, they sometimes soften the image and stuff, probably to make it look more like film, you know. But you can still get razor sharp images on film as well. But like I say, it just depends what sort of style and look they were going for when they shot the film, you know. And then as for the sound is DTS HD Master Audio 2.0, and it is in surround, because sometimes it says that and it's only in 2 channels, and it only comes out the front channels. But this one's actually in surround. The sound was pretty good, but I had a problem with the volume levels again. Like, the music was like very loud. The dialogue was clear and everything. I had it loud enough just to hear the dialogue properly on my surround system. But when the music come on, it was like really quite high. Like, I had to knock it down in a couple of places again and then put it back up when the music went off again. So that was a bit annoying. It's like that with a lot of films. I don't know why they have to make them like that, to be honest. It's very frustrating, you know, when you're trying to watch a film and relax and just watch the film without knocking the volume up and down all the way through. But anyway, that's the way it was anyway. So the sound was really good quality, apart from the volume issues. It was clear dialogue and everything. And I'll just show you a shot of the back here. It's just got 3 nice pictures there on the back. There's no extras on the disc, unfortunately, just the film. There is a menu. It shows you 3 sort of shots, 3 views, scenes from the film in 4 squares across the screen. Each shot is like moving, you know, it's like moving clips from the film in black and white on the menu. And there is a scene selection option, because I think most of the recent Mill Creek Blu Ray releases don't have the scene selection anymore, unfortunately. They seem to have removed that for, I don't know, for cheapness or something, I'm not sure. I hope it's not a sign that they're going to stop producing Blu-rays. I hope it's not. because they've been releasing some good ones lately. So and also Fred Ward stars in this film. She plays the boyfriend of the more timid Lily Tomlin's sister in the film, the one that lives in the country, and he travels to New York to try and find them, and he keeps bumping into the wrong sister and stuff, and she doesn't know what's going on. He's grabbing a hold of her from behind and stuff, and sneaking up on her and stuff, and giving her cuddles, and she doesn't even know him because she's the wrong sister, you see. But it's a really enjoyable film, like I say. I highly recommend you get a hold of this if you like Bette Midler and Lily Tomlin and Fred Ward, because they all put in really funny performances, excellent performances, and it's well worth getting a hold of while it's still relatively cheap. So that's pretty much it for my review of this. I think I've mentioned everything I wanted to mention. I'll just show you the disc inside. It's got some artwork on, but it's the same as the front cover. So there you have it. And yeah, it's well worth picking up if you like good comedies. So I'd just like to thank everybody for watching this video. And as usual, if you enjoyed it, could you please give us a thumbs up? But if you didn't, obviously give us a thumbs down. And don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more videos from me. And don't forget to hit the notification button as well if you'd like to be notified when I upload new videos. So if you want, you can leave a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So thanks very much for watching, everyone, and I shall catch you all on the next video. So bye for now.